Hey guys, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First off, it's free. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and so many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimal listenership. It's everything you need in a podcast in one place. I absolutely love it. So make sure you download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor, ANCHOR.FM to get started. Hey guys, welcome back to Baby Bump Life's podcast. It's Nurse Wit here again, and in today's episode, which is episode 4, we are going to talk about how to know that your baby is getting enough breast milk to eat. I think one of the hardest things for new mamas is that their breasts are not see-through like a bottle. And so sometimes moms can have trouble knowing or feeling confident enough that their baby has received enough milk. So what I want to talk to you guys about are just a couple of tips and things that you can look out for to reassure you that your baby has gotten enough to eat, or maybe your baby is not getting enough, and these would be some signs and things that you could kind of look into. So one of the first things to pay attention to is the baby's diaper output. So however much is going in should be coming out. So that would be your first kind of clue that baby's getting enough milk to eat. What you want to pay attention to are how many wet and how many stool or poo diapers the baby is having. And you do that according to how old the baby is. So for example, by day 1, so within the first 24 hours after birth, the baby should have 1 pee and 1 poo diaper. By day 2, they should have 2 of each. By day 3, 3 of each. By day 4, 4 of each. Usually by day 5 and 6, they're having about 5 or 6 pee and poo diapers. Usually from there on out, about 6 to 8 wet diapers per day. And then the stool starts to vary. Usually at least about 4 stools per day. Breastfed babies do tend to have a little bit more than formula-fed babies. If you are ever concerned about your baby being constipated, please do not hesitate to contact your pediatrician or nurse practitioner and let them know of your concerns. But that's kind of the first way to know that your baby is getting enough milk. The second way is to know that your baby is gaining weight. So I had my own little baby scale that I purchased, and that was something I knew was important to me just because we knew from Hugo's ultrasounds that he was going to be a little bit bigger. And I wanted to make sure that if my milk wasn't enough and I needed to supplement with formula, I was doing that. I wanted to do whatever I needed to do to have a healthy son. So I wanted to just make sure that he was gaining the appropriate amount of weight. If you don't want to buy a scale, there are places, some lactation consultants have scales in their offices. In fact, most do. And at the pediatrician's office.
Mama?
Yes, babe?
Mama?
Yeah, hold on. The only thing is with, COVID going on right now, I would really try and limit my pediatrician's visits as needed. So if you can get a scale, that might help to ease your mind too and make sure that baby is getting enough milk. That's just another way to know. Another couple of ways are actually to pay attention and to look at the baby. So you can actually hear the baby start to swallow. It's kind of hard in the first couple of days when your milk is the colostrum, but once it starts to change to that transitional and then to that mature milk, you'll be able to hear more of an audible swallow and be able to know that baby is getting something there. So That's another way to know, is to watch for the baby swallowing. You can also kind of watch their little jawline, and you'll see their ear kind of go up and down when they do swallow. Other couple things that you can know that baby has gotten enough to eat is when baby either starts to fall asleep and kind of fall off of the breast. They kind of relax their body. Their fists may open up. When babies are hungry and just first start eating, you'll look at their little fists and they're all balled up. They've got really tight fists. Once they are satisfied, those fists relax, their hands open up, and I don't know if you've ever seen pictures or videos of little ones who have just drank their milk, and they're kind of milk drunk is the saying, I guess, but that is what you're looking for, is a baby who is nice, full tummy, and satisfied. So those are just a couple of ways to know that your baby is getting enough. But by any means, if you are ever concerned, please don't hesitate to reach out to medical staff, to your physician, nurse practitioner, to a lactation consultant, and they can help you too. Especially in the beginning, I know moms are worried, like, is my milk here yet? It is. It's there. And if you are ever worried, you can hand express to actually see it. I know I've helped many, many, many moms to show them their colostrum, because they're just not sure if their baby's getting any, and that first milk does not come in a whole bunch right at the beginning. That's just not how our bodies are made. And so you can always hand express too. But I hope that helps you guys, and thank you so much for listening. Please be sure to subscribe to my podcast here and to my YouTube channel as well. Can you say bye, Hugo? He's kind of been sitting on my lap the whole time. Say bye.
Hi.
He's being a good boy, coloring on my little notes here. But thank you so much for listening, guys, and I will talk to you all very soon.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good day.